Hey guys, Mozu and Negron Tech here. So I do want to do a quick video talking about the patch that was released this afternoon, later on in the evening Eastern time. I live in America. So going over right here, I'll just go to the patch real quick. The big nerf to really melee in general was the armor explosion support. What was happening during clear, I didn't know it was a bug, but I guess it was a bug. The armor explosion was chaining off of itself and you were getting absolutely insane screen wide clear. It was super satisfying, very visually nice. That was gutted. I have played for a little bit since the patch drop, and it does really feel bad trying to run this combo with crushing blows. It is a little bit unfortunate. It does kind of suck. I've done this with Stampede, the new rolling slam, which was buffed, big damage buff, and I have done it a little bit with earthshatter. And having the armor explosion devastate combo with crushing blows, at least for me, it did not feel good at all. It just didn't feel worth it, right? So with that said, I'll go right into the point of the video. I am back to Aftershocks. My last ascendancy point will probably be Mysterious Lineage for more life. But Earthbreaker, what's going to happen is now with Tremors Support, which is brand new. We'll go over here, and it doesn't really explain it well, but they added a new support gem for the slammers, and you know, for me, the whole reason I made the Titan was because of the Aftershock focus. So it's nice to get back to it. So this is at least initially, like, I can't do the numbers off the top of my head, but a very good support gem. And I think no matter which slam you're using, Sunder, Earthshatter, Earthquake, I think Tremors is a very good support. I'm using it in my 5 or 4 link, whatever you want to call it. And what's going to happen is that now you have additional chances to get Aftershock. So one thing to note, you have the 30% for 1, 15 for 2, and 10% for 3. Now, the 35% less damage is big, especially on an Earthshatter setup that you should have upheaval. But the damage, because again, Aftershock, what happens is that it works 2 ways. The first way is how it's probably intended with Earthshatter. And as you see here, you'll see that is the actual, like, intended Aftershock, right? That Aftershock, what's going to happen is that it's just doing the same damage from the spikes. So Earthshatter, it has that really nice multiplier on the explosions, not on the initial hit. So you get that really, like, the Aftershock repeats that 438 in my situation. Damage multiplier. So getting the chance to get a whole bunch more Aftershocks is very nice. The chances here are kind of depressing, but hey, unlucky, right? So that's why I'm doing that. Again, you have 20% from the Ascendancy. You get 12 here, 22, 42% there if you want to go to the Aftershock support, 62, and then, you know, you could pretty much, if you want to go pure Aftershocks, you can just get maybe get rid of Brutality here, but I don't want to do that. I'm also a big fan of Martial Temple for Earthshatter specifically. As long as Upheaval has that disgusting less multiplier, which it really shouldn't, I think Martial Temple's a really good option. If you don't want to use it and just put Aftershock in, that's a good idea too. But that's how it works for Earthshatter. And I do want to mention, if you guys haven't seen my very first video, what's going to happen is that for Sunder and for Earthquake, at least, I just want to show you. Do Tremors here. So notice that with Earthquake, you don't have the actual, like, Aftershock AoE that you did from Earthshatter. You see that the visual effect, it's actually just Earthquake again. That's a big difference, because what I actually think, even though I haven't tested it, you might be able to skip out on some of these nodes, because you don't need the Aftershock AoE, because the Aftershock is not for Earthquake or Sunder. The actual Aftershock is just repeating Earthquake. I don't know if that's intended. If it's a bug, it's probably a bug, but that's just something to think about. If you are going to go Sunder, then I believe it's the same thing. I haven't done it since leveling, but let's see. You'll see that, like, it's just going to be the same You see right there, it's the same visual effect. It's not like it's getting another Aftershock, how Earthshatter is with the little Aftershock AoE. So that's my video. I'm going back to Aftershocks. I think the Tremor support is amazing. I think it's going to be really, really good. Super good for clear, especially Earthshatter. It's going to be very, very convenient to have the Aftershocks just be clearing for you. And you don't really have to worry about War Crying constantly to explode spikes. I think that brings a lot more value to Titan than it does to Warbringer. Something to think about too, and that's pretty much it. Most of the Necron tech here. Tremors is good. Aftershocks is back in the menu. It is unfortunate that Devastate, Crushing Blows, Armor, Explosion combo got messed up, but that's that. I actually updated my guide again on the written guide, and I got rid of the whole combo and kind of mentioned that this path nerfs it. If you do still want to use this, I mean, you can, but at least for me, the difference was staggering. Like, I did a couple breach maps, and, like, I just did not get that same clear. So that's it. Most of the Necron tech gear. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully, you're still playing Melee. Hopefully, you're still enjoying it. Hope you have a good one. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks.